Welcome back, everybody. Trainwreck here. Finally got back to work on the B&M Wreck Train build. As you guys saw, who follow me on Instagram, I ended up picking this up. This is the MTH drop bottom gondola. Not ideally what I wanted to use for this, but it was the only thing I can really find available at the moment that was scale for this project. Weathering, I did like I always do. Everything's dry brushed. I wanted to try some powders on this one, but every other car in this project's already done with a brush. So I kind of wanted to keep it the same, as it's not like they would be uncoupling cars from this and sending it somewhere else. This group of cars should be staying together. Okay, here we are over on the temporary workbench at the moment. The lighting over here is a lot better than above the layout. So I figured this would be better so you guys can see some of the detail inside this car. For stars, I'll work from the bottom up. I ended up using a little bit of this stuff to make it look like there was built up dirt in the bottom of the car. I've used that stuff before on my miniature gaming. I really like it. Dries in about an hour. It's got a nice texture to it. And then I just either wash it or dry brush it. So I did that, and then I wanted to add some ballast to it. And then I was like, well, I should add some dirt to it as well. So it's a little hard to see with everything in there now, but it definitely looks dirty. Like they haven't cleaned it out, because why would you? So from there, I ended up picking up a piece of Atlas track just to sacrifice it to get the rails. Brought it across the street to the shop, cut them up to different lengths, dry brushed them, threw them in. I think I am going to go in and hit this with a little bit of a darker wash. I hit it with a gray wash to give it that weathered look, and it's a little bit too gray. So I think I'm just going to hit that with some black, maybe dry brush a little bit to give it that more weathered look. And then I had, you can see some side frames of some trucks. I had that from a car I purchased off of eBay that the trucks were broken. So I saved them. Figured I'll use them somewhere. And then I cut some pieces of wood to make ties. Tie plates, I ended up using some plastic card. And you can kind of see some dirt buildup on there. That's when I used this stuff again. Get it centered a little bit. Put that on it and then wash that. And I think it came out pretty good. I could probably do another, probably could have did a darker wash on it. But I'm happy with it. Pretty much all I did on this car. But I'm very happy with the look. You know, wreck train goes out, usually track gets messed up, ties get messed up. I kind of wanted to do a section of good ties. Unfortunately, now I probably should have planned that ahead. That was kind of an afterthought, but I could easily pop these rails back and put some good ties, you know, over here. But we'll see. That might be a project for down the road. So this now leaves 2 cars left, possibly a third for the wreck train project. I'm not too sure yet if I'm going to do that third car. So I still have the crane itself left and the tool car. I think I'm going to do the tool car next because I got some big plans for that. A lot of interior work and some damage on the outside. So here's the whole unit as is as of right now. It's a little bit more of a fitting engine from last time compared to the Pennsylvania B6 or Penzi A5. I might be getting a more fitting engine for this in the next week or two. I'm not 100% sure if I'm going to do it yet. Hopefully I will. And then this thing will look more official than a Guilford engine. But in the meantime, this is what's going to pull it for now. It's complete overkill, but at least it's more fitting than a Penzi unit. And now all that's left to do is run some trains.
Dispatcher, are we clear through the diamond? Over. Roger, your track is clear. Dispatcher out.